and you really must tune in. He's ironic, iconic, maybe bionic. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Genius. He's a genius.
Hello ladies and gents, I'm Michael Burhan for nerdgenius.com. You probably know me from I Got Gameplay, from the Retrounlim interviews I did at MCM. Wherever you know me by, hello, and thank you for coming to this video today, because I'm kind of doing this video as a response to Magus X1. He put out a video recently talking about how the YouTube community is the problem. He does a Magus rant series on his channel, and I kind of agree with him on several different stances. So let's go to number one. The first stance is basically how the community are not supporting video and content creators. And for those who don't know, content creators are people who create content. If you've got a laptop, you have a camera, and you also have gaming footage that you capture, you're a content creator. If you're a Let's Player, you're not a content creator. You're somebody who just basically records video footage, posts it on the internet of a game you're playing. See where the difference lies. If you're a reviewer, of course, you're a content creator. The problem is, YouTube's kind of changed the way that the algorithm works. It works very differently in comparison to the way TV and branding works. Because TV and branding, it works on the fact that you basically create videos, for instance, for a TV show. And they'll put advertisements in the slots where that time slot that show is. If the show's falling in ratings, then the adverts won't get seen. Hence, kind of the way that YouTube works is the algorithm is stopping smaller channels from being seen. Because the bigger guys, the Markipliers, the PewDiePies, the 100 million subscriber channels out there, the Cinemassacres of course as well, basically taking up a lot of the space because they're creating a ton more content, and all that content they're creating is getting over 1 million views a piece. With James Rolfe, he has a week's worth of content that he creates, including the James and Mike Mondays, the Angry Video Game Nerds, which he creates every once in a while, and loads of other I call them fodder shows because they don't really do anything. It's not very interesting. They don't try very hard in creating what they do. It's just there. Before they used to create very varied content that people could sit there and go, yeah, I understand that. Or the Mike Matei videos, we used to review games and classic style retro games, and instead of now he takes the fucking piss out of Elmo and acts like a creepy git and expects everybody to love his videos. The problem with this is the bigger guys are getting a lot more attention than the little guys, and the big guys aren't giving back. And I'm going to point this out here. You have a lot of channels who don't sit there and go through other people's channels lists, or don't look at people's content. For instance, I try and share my content with some of the bigger creators and say, hey, take a look at this. What do you think? Or your feedback on that. They won't look at it. I think there's only one video I've ever done where I've had my friend Johnny Millennium look at that video because he wasn't busy, and I can understand it. They've got lives. They can't spend their time going around looking at these YouTube videos, but you can. You're a community, and that's kind of where YouTube's lost its luster in a sense. It's a social community. YouTube's not the way I make money. I don't make money off of YouTube. I don't monetize my videos because I do this as a hobby and as a way to get better as a video editor, as someone who can grade his videos and color them, also as an entertainer, because that's what I am. I studied drama and theatre. I've done my drama degree. I work as a freelancer, as an actor, director, writer. That's what I do. But it also, plans on exposure, and you need to expose people to that content. I've got 346 subscribers on my channel and counting, could be less. But when I make videos, I make it to try and test something out and see how good it does. I did a video recently for the MCM Comic Con. We got a lot of likes, a lot of views, but it didn't gain enough attention because it's overshadowed by all these troll videos, or the freaking videos that someone does where they'll prank someone, or they'll call it a prank even though they're doing something really stupid and going to get their face punched in, but they want views, so of course you're going to migrate to these videos and watch them. The Vine compilations, which I've got for fucking God knows why these don't stay on Vine. You're editing a bunch of other people's videos together, but it's in there. The Let's Players, and I don't mean the guys who sit there and go through the videos and pick the videos apart and talk about the game itself. I'm talking about the guys who will just play a game, post it on YouTube, get about 20 to 30,000 likes on the fucking video, and then spoil the ending. And yes, a lot of you will be like, well, if you don't like it, don't watch it. I try not to. but they're everywhere. Sometimes these videos actually go on top of reviews, so I can't see a review on a game to see if I'm going to buy the fucking thing or not. It's annoying. Very annoying and very lazy. This is the problem. But these guys are getting more and more money. They're getting more and more. And even the most insulting thing, they're getting Patreons. For a Let's Player should not be getting a fucking Patreon. Patreon should be working for artistic people. Again, people like myself. And I haven't put out a Patreon, so I'm not going to ask people for Patreon money. But the artists, the animators, you know, the guys, Gonzo SSM is one example, who are basically trying to make new content but can't fucking do it because YouTube won't allow them to do it, because it takes hours upon hours, even years, to make a proper animation by Flash. Not doing stick figures and going and looking like fucking bullshit type of fucking animation videos. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the actual stuff that takes a lot of care and attention. And I mean the original stuff, not the fucking Dragon Ball Z fan parody times a million. You know, it's one of those things that bugs the fucking shit out of me, because you don't... these aren't the people that are getting the focus and attention. And there's also the fact that, you know, it's like on Kickstarter. We see it a lot on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. You've got a small developer trying to make a new game and bring something new to the independent gaming table, because I'm a big fan of indie gaming. But then you have Iger come out with his Castlemania-esque game that he's got people to donate 3 million of their money, which, guess what? He sold to fucking Deep Silver. He sold this game to Deep Silver now. So all that Kickstarter money that you've backed on that project, yeah, you're going to get your game. But they could have self-published. They decided not. You know, they don't want to do that. They want to go and sell it off to a bigger company. Because reasons. Thus is where the problem lies. So what you do is you take away the attention from the smaller guys, because Iger's getting all the fucking attention at the moment on Kickstarter, and the smaller YouTube channel, the smaller Kickstarters are not getting the attention and are losing out on funding, precious funding that they need to build their games. And, you know, it's kind of like the same thing that happened to me recently. I went to Konami, been working a year with the company on a project which is a film and TV project. It's based on the Silent Hill series. I was putting together a pilot. For what a pilot is, it's basically like a proof of concept. You shop it to a network, they see if they like it. If they like it, they might run it at a time slot, see what the audience is like, and then order a full season. Or they may like the pilot and say, hey, let's order a full season before it even runs on TV. And then air the pilot as a first episode of that season. I was trying to get this done. I had actors cast. I've got scripts done. You know, I'm working on storyboards at the moment as well. I had my own team of creative individuals working on this. Guess what happened? And this is what the community did. They shat all over it. Didn't even come out yet. People were sitting there like scouring the IMDb page, shitting all over it there, reporting me. I had basically, then all this shit happened with Konami, and now I've got to wait to show this proof of concept again, repitch it, when the other company that buys it out, which there's rumours going around at the moment that Microsoft are buying out. A reliable source in Konami has basically told me that Microsoft are looking to purchase this for over $1 billion. But the community shat all over it. I was looking at trying to get a way to kind of kickstart it, get the funding that I need, 150 grand I needed to make the project happen, because I had actors that believe in me. I have a script writing team that believes in me, and I have people who are surrounding themselves by this project that believe in me. But when it came to that, I was called every name under the sun. I was told that the project is not feasible, that I'm e-begging, that I'm going to run off with the money. I've been working on the project for nearly over a fucking year. Where am I going to run off with money to? And this is what bugged me about the whole situation. And this is what bugs me every time someone tries to do something positive, they get shat on by the community. This used to be a community that was fun, that would always support one another. And this is what needs to happen again, because YouTube is a social media vehicle. It's like Facebook, it's like Twitter, it's like Google+. It's social media. It was never meant to be an earning income potential, but you've got the guys at the top who are not allowing anyone else to get through because they're in their little groups. They're jumping into the next guy's video from the top. You know, Cinematic is sharing with JonTron, who's sharing with Angry Joe, who's sharing with the Nostalgia Critic, who's sharing with this guy. And they're not supporting the smaller channels. And again, I'm not expecting them to. Hell, I did interviews with Felicia Day, Gideon Emery, John Noble. All these guys basically supported the stuff that I did, and I wanted to talk to them and get them to talk about their experiences. And truthfully, they are more humble than a lot of these YouTubers. who have got so fucking arrogant attitudes. I mean really arrogant attitudes. To the point where I sit there and go, are you really shitting me? There was a day where celebrities used to be treated like celebrities. You know, where an actor used to be revered and talked about their process. Now you've got everybody else doing a fucking movie. You've got like the biggest musician because she's marketable doing a movie. A bigger YouTuber going out there writing TV comedy. It shouldn't be the way that the process works, but it is. So in order for the next guy to come up, they need your support. So the Jeremy McDougalls, for the Xander Skullions, for the Magus X1s, for Fungo, who produces a hell of a lot of content, who since he left Twin Perfect is not getting as much love as he should be getting. When he was the guy who produced, who wrote, who edited, who did all the graphics for the real Silent Hill retrospective, or sorry, the real Silent Hill experience. That guy should be getting love. Megaran should be on fucking 30 to 100k subscribers right now, even climbing higher. And all he's doing is grinding and working as much as he can in the industry. And he's, you know, he's not even at 100 patrons yet. If you want to support real music, you want to support talent, support Megaran. But all these guys who are creating content, not playing a fucking game and showing the world something they could be doing on Twitch, are missing out because the whole YouTube community is over fucking saturated. No one is getting any love, no one is getting any joy. So this is what I want you to do. I've got a list of channels at the bottom here. Subscribe to them, watch their videos, see if you like them, share the content, comment, for God's sakes, comment on the videos and discuss with them. If you like them, add them, talk to them, invite these guys onto your fucking podcast if you have one. If you're a big network like IGN or Machinima or fucking Kotaku, share their videos. Stop sharing Angry Joe and fucking Cinemassacre and all those fucking shits. Share the little guy, because the little guy needs your help. Because in the end, if you don't, there is not going to be a community left. And that's where the problem lies. I don't give a fuck if people want to come to my channel or not. If you like me, if you like what I do, sub me. Like my videos and share them. If you don't, then fucking move on. I don't care. All I care about is doing what I need to do to support the community. And that's what I've been doing since day one. I've been doing this for 6 years and I've been supporting the community. If it's I Got Gameplay and having every fucking YouTuber on my show, I've been supporting the community that way. And 2, I've been going around to the cons and conventions and interviewing people, not because I need the feeds for my video to gain money, because as I told you, they're not monetized, to get some more exposure and to get people to learn about what the creative industry entails, because it is a creative industry. It's not a gaming fucking let's play industry that's oversaturating the market, because once that happens, we're not going to have anything else left. You've got creative people like Ego Raptor doing a fucking let's play channel. Seriously. You've got creative and great game reviewers doing let's play channels, because that's the in thing. Toby Turner, Tabuscus, making fucking, has no idea about fucking gaming, but yet is getting given so much fucking love and is interviewing people as a gaming journalist. Fucking Tabuscus. Because he's famous for acting fucking like an idiot. Trolls. You've got fucking people out there doing comedy videos where it's not even fun comedy, it's stupid comedy. And then you've got creative people who are losing out because the community does not give a fuck about them. Do your part. Like, comment, subscribe, share. The 4 things you need to do for the YouTube community. Like, comment, subscribe, share. If someone has a Patreon out there, you have $1. Donate it. $1 a fucking month. You don't have to do it to everybody, but do it to the ones that you like. Because that guy is suffering at the moment to try and create content for you. I spent 3 days interviewing, editing, and uploading videos on a shitty internet connection in order to get content out to you. Because I wanted to share something and express something. But hey, that's just me. The fun thing about this is, are you going to take notice? Will you do your part? Because I challenge you, each and every one of you, do a video rebutting this. Do a video. I challenge the Review Tech USAs out there to do a video. I challenge your Alpha Omega Sins to do a video. Your Angry Joes to do a video. I challenge all the YouTubers out there to share this and, you know, do a rebuff and talk about this and discuss it. Because this is what the community needs. If you're a bigger channel, share the smaller guy. If you like someone's content, bring it out there to the community. If you have Twitter, Tumblr, if you have Facebook, if you have Google+, share, for God's sake. Because without you, there's going to be no us. And when you wake up tomorrow and you're going to sit there and go, where's all my favourite content? Because YouTube just kept the same old shit up. And eventually it gets old. It gets tiring. You need to help the little guy. That's it from me, and that's it for my rant, and thank you for actually checking out this video. Remember to share, like, comment, subscribers, do all that malarkey. And this is Michael Burhan, for the whole entire gaming community, for the whole entire YouTube community, should I say, because, you know, it's not just in gaming there, saying that we've got gameplay. Have you?
If you only knew the power of the dark side. 2, 1, 0.